Hi everybody, it's Catherine and welcome back to the second of my Essence videos for this week. And this is a way more exciting one, I think, because I'm showing you all new polishes from the gel line collection. There are a few polishes that I didn't pick up. I picked up the four most interesting ones for me personally. There is a nice new teal as well you might be interested in, but yeah, I've picked up a few of the more interesting ones. So we are going to start with, let's start with this one. This is the one I think that people are very excited to look at. This is a beautiful Cabri toned purple base. It looks way darker in the bottle. I'm going to show it to you on the nail, and it has a ton of blue and purple shimmer in there. And again, just that beautiful cap just to show you what it's like. And this is called Midnight Sky, and it's number 103, and it is gorgeous. So again, just Essence hitting it out of the park, even with the gel lines at this stage. They're not even saving the best for their trends anymore. The ranges that they buy, the Outer Space Stories, the hollows that I'll be looking at later on this week. But this is a beautiful colour, just really shimmery. I mean, this has the feel of like indies. And I think a few mainstream brands have been bringing out shimmery purples and shimmery indigos. So we had that this year, and I just think this is definitely one that is going to be in the running for one of my favourites of this year. It's so beautiful. I'll come back and do a second coat on that, and you can see the finished result. Next up, we have this really pretty, it's kind of a pastel green leaning towards a pistachio tone. Very, very pretty. This is called a Wild Matte, and it is called Right on My Chalkboard. So this has much more of a chalkier consistency than the soft matte I showed you the other day, the Vavavoom, the coral shade. That was much more of a kind of a satin finish. This will be a full-on kind of chalky matte colour, so I will be moving fast enough. This kind of reminds me of, I think it's called, is it Cilantro from Essie? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it just reminds me of that kind of shade, not quite as matte. It has a grey tone to it, but I will come back when that's all nice and dry. But look how opaque that is. I mean, I haven't tried this on my nail, but just looking at it there, it looks like it will probably be one coat. But yeah, we'll come back when that's all nicely mattified. But that is Right on My Chalkboard. And next up, we have this really unusual shade. It's this olive green, but it has gold shimmer in it. And it's a very, very unusual colour. I definitely don't have anything like this in my collection. And yeah, this is called Loyal Royal, and it is 106. I'm doing these in order. I didn't mean to do that in order, but I am doing them in order. So as you can see, I don't have all of them. They're not sequential, which we're going to make a massive jump now. So there are ones that either they didn't have, or I just wasn't interested in getting. The teal in particular, as much as I like it, I've loads of teals and I just don't wear it enough. So let's have a look here. I went a little bit too heavy-handed there with that. This might be a little bit brush strokey. So I will definitely need a second coat, and just to see if I can even that out a little bit. But that is really, really, really pretty colour. Very unusual, and I think it's going to be really interesting for the autumn. So that is Loyal Royal, and I'll be back with a second coat. And last but certainly not least, this is one of the most unusual polishes I've seen in a budget range. It is a very deep chocolate, dark chocolate brown, and it has these kind of crushed glitters in there which kind of flash from blue to pink to silver. And I'm really, really hoping that my camera is picking up on that. Very unusual. You can also see it in the lid. Just a very strange polish. This is called Glitter Chalk, and it's number 109. I'm not usually drawn to browns. In fact, The Catrice Brown collection that I showed you this week is a real unusual purchase for me. I don't usually buy browns, and here I am with another brown. So yeah, I better start wearing all these browns. But this was just so unusual with all these different coloured glitters. I mean, it shouldn't work, but it does. And I think the reason it does is because it has this very purple undertone in the chocolate, which it kind of chocolate does have anyway, right? And this is a little bit watery of a formula, but you are definitely seeing all that beautiful glitter in there. So I will be coming back with a second coat, maybe a third coat on this one. Probably only a second one, but look at that beautiful glitter. It's really, really, really subtle. And yeah, for a brown, for autumn, this is going to be a winner for me. Okay guys, so that's the 4 so far. I will do a second coat off camera and I will be right back. Okay guys and girls, so we are back with the second coat on all of them. The first one we had was number 103, Midnight Sky, that beautiful shimmery purple. This kind of reminds me of the Quality Street. It's more blue tone than that, but you know the Quality Street kind of candy wrappers that they have? That won't mean anything to probably anyone outside of the UK. But yeah, just that kind of candy, or the hard candy plasticky wrappers that you get. It's really, really shiny and shimmery and just beautiful in 2 coats. Really, really looking forward to wearing that one. So I didn't do a second coat on this simply because I wanted to make sure it was dry for you. So here is that mattified pastel green colour called Right on My Chalkboard, number 104. And it's really unusual. This to me is much more of a spring tone. So I may not wear this in the autumn, but you know what? It looks really good against my skin there, if I do say so myself. So I think I might crack it out before we get to the cold months. Yeah, very, very pretty. Then we had number 106, Royal, which is this really, really unusual kind of olive green colour. Let me leave this down. Doesn't know where to focus. This olive green colour, which has this kind of gold shimmer in there as well. The brush strokes actually melted away beautifully. So it is a very nice kind of metallic shimmery kind of finish on that. Really unusual, and again another one I look forward to in the autumn. And then finally we had this gorgeous kind of dark chocolate colour, and it is called Glitter Chalk. It is a touch gritty on the second coat, but it won't be textured or anything like that. I think there's just so much glitter packed into it. So Glitter Chalk is right. It's chocker. What am I trying to say? Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So it is packed with glitters. I can't think. And yeah, it's really, really dark on the second coat. So you definitely would need a third. And I'm not even, it almost looks black, and I wonder will it look black when I wear it. That's my only worry, that I think it will, because even to the naked eye, just in person, it really does look black on the second coat. So that might be a problem, but I will definitely Instagram it when I do wear it. So that was Glitter Chalk, and that was the last one for today. I shall see you tomorrow with all new Essence polishes, some new exciting metallics actually. So I will see you then guys. Thanks a million for watching. Take care.